Beautiful start to the morning. You have to go north and west way up to Poughkeepsie to see 58 degrees, or if you're in Newburgh, 58 degrees. But everywhere else, we're in the low 60s to the upper 60s. You can still open the windows where it's safe to let that fresh air in, because we've got winds out of Canada and off the Atlantic. That's a nice cool breeze. That's going to take the temperature down in your house. You're going to need to do that the next couple of nights. I'm going to get ahead of myself here, but I'm going to tell you right now, come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with a southwest wind, you won't be able to open up your windows. We have more moisture and more humidity. So do it the next 3 nights. Live radar is dry at this hour, but we do have an area of low pressure, a cutoff low over the ocean. If it stays far enough away, we'll get a lot of sunshine. If it backs back up, it'll give us more clouds, right? So it's always iffy with the cutoff low. We don't know where it's going to go, so we'll see what happens today. Right now, it looks like it's going to stay away from us, and it won't give us any rain. We'd like to see some rain. It doesn't look like it's going to happen today. I'll look at the the in-depth look at this at 45 after the hour. That's when I tell you about the rain for the next 5 days, 45 after the hour. At this time, at 6:15 or so, we talk about the temperature. Story number 2, nice now, but 90s later. A lot of things are in my meteorological toolbox to try to figure out what's happening in the atmosphere. One of them is the jet stream. We call the jet stream, when it goes from the west coast to the east coast, we call it zonal, and it's the westerly wind, so it goes from the west to the east. We're heated up by the length of the day and the angle of the sun. If the jet stream dives south, which it has been doing the last couple of days, we call it troughing. You're saying, Byron, what's that mean? Basically, it just opens the door to Canada, where they've got that beautiful, nice, crisp air up there in the 70s. It takes that temperature on top of the tri-state, and we feel pretty good. We don't need the AC. The opposite of that is when the jet stream goes north. We call it ridging. It opens the door to the heat and the humidity down south from the tropics and the Gulf of Mexico, like in Florida, and that takes our temperature up. Today, the jet is doing what? It's troughing just a little bit, so that means we're going to have beautiful temperatures today and low humidity in the upper 70s to low 80s. What you felt like yesterday is what you'll feel like today. But you're not going to feel the same way come Friday. As the jet stream ridges, now we're opening the door to the heat and the humidity from the south with a southwest wind. Models are indicating 88 to 92. Now look, Jersey. Jersey, you've had 40, 90-degree days already. In the last 5 years, the hottest year was last year at 40, I believe, or 41. I believe we're going to knock out 2 here in the next 5 days, and that would take you above where you were last year, and that would be the hottest for the last 5 years of 90-degree days. 82 today, low 80s tomorrow, and then you see the wind shift on Friday, and then we're off to the races.